is a devotional song written by Sant Tulsidas. The description of Lord Rama. Shri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Nava Kanja Lochana Kanja Mukha Kara Kanja Pada Kanjarunam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Pitamana Tadita Ruchi Shuchi Naumi Janaka Sutavaram Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Bhajadina Bandhu Dinesha Danavadaitya Vansha Nikandanam Raghunanda Ananda Kanda Koshada Chanda Dasharatha Nandanam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram
Shira Mukuta Kundara Tiraka Charudara Vibhushanam
Janu Bhujashara Chapadhara Sangrama Jitakhara Dushanam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Iti vadati Tulsidas Shankara Shesha Muni Mana Ranjanam Iti vadati Tulsidas Shankara Shesha Muni Mana Ranjanam Mama Hridaya Kanja Nivasa Guru Kamadi Khaladala Ganjanam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Shri Ramachandra Rupalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to listen to Shri Rama Raksha Stotram, followed by part of a Shri Rama Navami Puja talk, which was given back in 1982. But first, let's collectively bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise our kundalini and put ourselves into bandhan.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
This stotram lasts about 11 minutes. And the words will be on the screen. Hopefully they'll capture them all.
Shri Rama Raksha Stotram Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Asya Shri Rama Raksha Stotra Mantrasya Budhakaushika Rushihi Shri Sita Ramachandro Devata Anushtup Chandah सीता शक्तिः श्रीमान हनुमान कीलकम् श्री रामचंद्र प्रीत्यर्थे रामरक्षा स्तोत्र जपे विनियोगः ध्यायेदाजानुबाहुम् धृतशरधनुषम् बद्धपद्मासनस्थम् पीतं वासोवसानम् नवकमलदलस्पर्धिनेत्रं प्रसन्नं वामाङ्कारूढसीता मुखकमलमिलल्लोचनं नीरदाभं नानालङ्कारदीप्तं दधतमुर्जटामण्डलं रामचन्द्रं चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं पुंसां महापातकनाशनं ध्यात्वा नीलोत्पलश्यामं रामं राजीवलोचनं जानकी लक्ष्मणोपेतं जटामुकुटमण्डितं सासितूर्णधनुर्बाणपाणिं नक्तञ्चरान्तकं स्वलीलया जगत्त्रातुमाविर्भूतमजं विभुम् रामरक्षां पठेत् प्राज्ञः पापग्निं सर्वकामदां शिरो मे राघव पातु भालं दशरथात्मजः कौसल्येयो दृशौ पातु विश्वामित्रप्रियः श्रुति घ्राणं पातु मखत्राता मुखं सौमित्रिवत्सलः जिह्वां विद्यानिधिः पातु कण्ठं भरतवन्दितः स्कन्धौ दिव्यायुधः पातु भुजौ भग्नेशकार्मुकः करौ सीतापतिः पातु हृदयं जामदग्न्यजित् मध्यं पातु खरध्वंसी नाभिं जाम्बवदाश्रयः सुग्रीवेशकटी पातु सक्थिनी हनुमत्प्रभुः ऊरू रघूत्तमः पातु रक्षः कुलविनाशकृत् जानुनी सेतुकृत् पातु जङ्घे दशमुखान्तकः पादौ विभीषणश्रीदः पातु रामोऽखिलं वपुः एतां रामबलोपेतां रक्षां यः सुकृती पठेत् सचिरायुः सुखी पुत्री विजयी विनयी भवेत् पातालभूतलव्योमचारिणश्छद्मचारिणः न द्रष्टुमपि शक्तास्ते रक्षितं रामनामभिः रामेति रामभद्रेति रामचन्द्रेति वा स्मरन् नरो न लिप्यते पापैर्भुक्तिं मुक्तिं च विन्दति जगज्जैत्रैकमन्त्रेण रामनाम्नाभिरक्षितम् यः कण्ठे धारयेत्तस्य करस्थाः सर्वसिद्धयः वज्रपञ्जरनामेदम् यो रामकवचं स्मरेत् अव्याहताज्ञः सर्वत्र लभते जयमङ्गलम् आदिष्टवान्यथा स्वप्ने राम रक्षामि मां हरः तथा लिखितवान् प्रातः प्रबुद्धो बुधकौशिकः आरामः कल्पवृक्षाणां विरामः सकलापदाम् अभिरामस्त्रिलोकानां रामः श्रीमान् सनः प्रभुः तरुणौ रूपसम्पन्नौ सुकुमारौ महाबलौ पुण्डरीकविशालाक्षौ चिरकृष्णाजिनाम्बरौ फलमूलाशिनौ दान्तौ तापसौ ब्रह्मचारिणौ पुत्रौ दशरथस्यैतौ भ्रातरौ रामलक्ष्मणौ शरण्यौ सर्वसत्त्वानां श्रेष्ठौ सर्वधनुष्मतां रक्षः कुलनिहन्तारौ त्रायेतां नो रघूत्तमौ आत्तसज्जधनुषा विषुस्पृशा वक्षयाशु गनिषङ्गसङ्गिनौ रक्षणाय मम रामलक्ष्मणावग्रतः पथि सदैव गच्छताम् सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन्मनोरथान्नश्च रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः रामो दाशरथिः शूरो लक्ष्मणानुचरो बली काकुत्सः पुरुषः पूर्णः कौसल्येयो रघूत्तमः वेदान्तवेद्यो यज्ञेशः पुराणपुरुषोत्तमः जानकी वल्लभः श्रीमान् प्रमेयपराक्रमः इत्येतानि जपेन्नित्यं मद्भक्तः श्रद्धयान्वितः अश्वमेधाधिकं पुण्यं सम्प्राप्नोति न संशयः रामं दूर्वादलश्यामं पद्माक्षं पीतवाससं स्तुवन्ति नामभिर्दिव्यैर्न ते संसारिणो नराः रामं लक्ष्मणपूर्वजं रघुवरं सीतापतिं सुन्दरं काकुत्सं करुणार्णवं गुणनिधिं विप्रप्रियं धार्मिकं राजेन्द्रं सत्यसन्धं दशरथतनयं श्यामलं शान्तमूर्तिं वन्दे लोकाभिरामं रघुकुलतिलकं राघवं रावणारिं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः श्रीराम राम रघुनन्दन राम राम श्रीराम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्रीराम राम रणकर्कश राम राम श्रीराम राम शरणं भव राम राम श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ मनसा स्मरामि श्रीरामचन्द्रचरणौ वचसा गृह्णामि श्रीरामचन्द्रचरणौ शिरसा नमामि श्रीरामचन्द्रचरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये माता रामो मत्पिता रामचन्द्रः स्वामी रामो मत्सखा रामचन्द्रः सर्वस्वं मे रामचन्द्रो दयालुर्नान्यं जाने नैव जाने न जाने दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे च जनकात्मजा पुरतो मारुतिर्यस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम् लोकाभिरामं रणरङ्गधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् भर्जनं भवबीजानामर्जनं सुखसम्पदां तर्जनं यमदूतानां राम रामेति गर्जनं रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमू रामाय तस्मै नमः रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर राम रामेति रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने इति श्री बुधकौशिकमुनिविरचितं श्रीरामरक्षास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
We'll just sit in silence for a few moments and absorb the vibrations from that.
Okay? Yes, it's all. So first of all, you start talking about energies. That is that for me. These energies are moving within us and how they activate. Then you talk of the third energy, which is the one which has evolved us. That's how we are here. And you talk about yourself, the controlling part, which is controlling you, the spirit. So if you go on an abstract line, it would be very appealing. Then afterwards, see, once you have talked about energies, this, that, once the people that is within you, you see, sort of they'll feel ego, this thing, oh, we have this energy, we can utilize this energy, do this, do that. And then you bring them down to Sahaja later. But to begin with, let us talk of abstract. Because Indians are different and Western people are different. They are fed up of religion, they are fed up of all this. So if you talk of religion, it creates a problem. That's why in the beginning, you see, Vedas, when they were written down, they didn't talk of God or deities at all. They talked about God the Creator, but just about Brahmadeva. Throughout Hiranyagarbha, Brahmadeva, right side, they talk. And the whole thing is that mantra is like Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Now Bhu is actually Muladhara. It's the earth according to Muladhara. Muladhara check, not Muladhara itself. Then Bhuva. Bhuva is the one which is called the Antariksha, is the one which is all created. He talks of Brahmadeva. Then Swaha. Swaha is capacity to burn off of the Agni. See? It is so surprising. Then they talk of Mahatapa. Tapaha and Maha. Swaha, Mahatapa. So when they talk of Swaha, they talk of Maha. Maha is what you call the great. Allahu Akbar. And of Tapa. Tapa is the one where you have to become a tapasvi, means a person who is going into penance, that of Christ. And they say that you have to penetrate through the Surya. That is this. The whole thing is in such an abstract way. And then you get to your moksha. So they have talked of all the chakras. But if you talk about the abstract part of it, people have no objection. They listen to it. They say it's a there's no religion as such. So today especially, I'm talking about Vedas and this Havanas we do. When we do the Havan, it is a Yajna. Yajna means by which you know. Yajna means to know. Yajna. And this is done where you use Swaha as the word. That means you use the principle of fire to burn off all that is wrong in you. Swaha. And you awaken it by taking the different names of the God. And it started at the time of Rama. Today is Ramnavami. I should say it was not started, we should say, but it was very much in vogue when Rama lived, and they used to do yajnas at that time. The reason was the people had just started realizing that there is something higher and you have to worship that higher self, the seer said. And they thought that best thing is to do yajnas. The same thing. On the left side, of course, people started the worshipping of God and dedication to God and all those things. That is bhakti. But mainly what they did before Rama was the yajnas, Vedas, with which they prayed to different elements. Elements have made our chakras and tried to evoke the deities of the elements. But actually it amounts to the same. So as a child, Rama was studying with a very great saint. And when he was studying with him, Vasishtha was the name of the great saint. And Vasishtha had an ashram where Rama and his brothers studied. Come now. Come in. Come forward. Give her a chair to sit down. Can you, is there a seat here? I think here you can go. Lots of seats are there. Was studying with this Vasishtha, and they used to come for holidays to father's place. Then he had the capacity to kill a demon with only one arrow. It's called an ekaban. One arrow was sufficient of Sri Rama. And he was a small little child, say about 7-8 years of age. And people were surprised how he could do it. So whenever they had a yajna, now these yajnas were created to awaken, to evoke the deities inside the spinal cord, actually. And for these yajnas, they used to sit down and do all these havanas the way we do it. But at that time, the Rakshasas would come and try to spoil the yajna. Because yajnas are to be done with pure heart and with cleanliness and with purity. It should not be insulted. There is a protocol about it. While they thought that if we insult the deities there, then the deities will disappear and their yajnas will be spoiled. Now these yajnas were done in the olden times even when Rama was not here. But at the time of Rama also, there were some Rakshasas who took a special pleasure in spoiling these yajnas. And Rama as a child would go and protect them from the demons. And the demons would take some sort of a funny form and come like invisible creatures and put some bones of animals and things like that in the yajna. And that would spoil the effects of the yajna. And Rama would protect that as a child. Imagine, as a child he used to do that. They would be doing the yajna and he would be sitting outside with all his small brothers around him, and they would kill the demons who would try to destroy the yajna. This is the early life of Rama, in which you see how, as a child also, he showed amount of expertise, you can say, in arrow and bow. So anytime you see a statue, how to make out a Sri Rama statue is to see if there's an arrow and a bow, then it's a Rama statue.
Whether you're trying to get your ideas down, compose a message.
You see see how as a child its amount of expertise, you can say, in arrow and bow. So anytime you see a statue, how to make out a Sri Rama statue is to see if there's an arrow and a bow, then it's a Rama statue. Now he is coming on this earth. Gave us the development of the right side. And so the yajnas were also on the right side. Because, first of all, when human beings came on this earth, they were frightened of all the animals who would invade them and all kinds of horrible rakshasas and all those people and negative forces, they would trouble them. So in that state, they needed to create a king, a ruler, who was an ideal king and he would rule according to the laws of Dharma. So he was the one in charge of that era, what we call as Satya Yuga, you can say. But actually, he was here in Treta Yuga. That's the time when he was here, was Treta Yuga. And Krishna came at the time of Dwapar Yuga. And today is the time when I came. It was Kali Yuga. But now today, the time is of Kruta Yuga. The Yuga where work will be done. Kruta means work will be done. This is the time where work will be done. So how things have moved from one to another. Now in the Dwapar Yuga, when Sri Rama came, the idea of kingship and rulership started. So the greatest emphasis was on the goodwill of the people. The people had to have goodwill for the people and for the king and for the betterment of humanity. The will, that is the right side. So how to create the goodwill? First, the leader has to sacrifice and show how far he can go in sacrificing to keep the morale and the goodwill of the people. So the right side was created by the advent of Sri Rama because he showed a path of creating among people the awareness that they should be ruled, that they should not be anarchist. There should be one head who should be able to organize, coordinate, and work out a collective thing. You see, when we think of a king, we want to oust him because we don't like the idea of being ruled by him. Because he's not a good king, perhaps, but he doesn't represent that will of the people, which is a common will, which creates this king who rules for the maintenance of that will. See, it is a symbolic expression of your will. So when you create a law, it is also the expression, common expression of all the common people, of the common feeling that they should abide with law. It doesn't come to you that you are a slave, or you have to be dominated, or you have to be put down. But it is only your common will which is good. The desire of all the people, which is the good, righteousness, incarnates as Shri Rama. And he looks after that will, because supposing an individual may start saying that this is not good, this is not good. An individual might take a different attitude about it. But you must have some symbol of that goodness placed onto someone. And those symbols were created to symbolize your righteousness, your sense of good, so that you can be saved yourself. Supposing today somebody comes and hits you, alright? Now you can feel how bad it is to be hit by someone or murdered by someone else. So you decide there should be a law protecting you. But tomorrow you may do the same. So what you do is to take out your goodwill, represent it as the kingdom or a king or a governing body. So the government as it is represents, should represent also, both ways. It's not that it always represents, it may not at all represent, may not, possibly. But that the government itself should represent the good in you, the purity in you, the pure will to be good, to be protected.
We'll leave it there and go into a silent meditation. Shri Mataji. We'll just say the last verse of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you so much for joining us today, sharing your lovely vibrations. When you're ready to finish up, please bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise your kundalini and put yourself into Bandhan. Have a wonderful day ahead, everybody. Jai Shri Mataji.
रामाय रामचन्द्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। माता रामो मतिप्ता रामचन्द्र स्वामी रामो मत सखा रामचन्द्रः श्रीराम रामेति रामेति रमे राम मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यम् राम नाम वरानने। जय रघुनंदन असुर निकंदन जय सिया राम जय सिया राम। घट घट वासी अचल विनाशी सीतापति सुखधाम। जय रघुनंदन